Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lily Fights a Bunch of Spiders. The past couple of minutes I was investigating a couple different spots to make sure that I had the correct idea on where to go. And so if you notice my level's a little bit higher, I had to clear out an entire room of spiders and it was not very fun. So hopefully that means though I will be making significant, well, at least more noticeable progress on where I say as I'm being assaulted by more spiders, that I'll be making more progress on actually moving forward and discovering new rooms versus just sitting in it. Aha. Okay. I don't know where that unlocked, but I'm certain it did something good. Those guys are... Can I get up there? Yes, I can. Okay, that is a platform that exists. Being able to switch to range is so useful. Thank goodness that that guy did not knock me down. Honestly, probably eating the healers. Never mind. Comedy will always win. At least I remembered to, at least that lever is pulled and most of the things are dead, hopefully. So we'll be able to make our way more past all of these skulls. I guess calling it the sunken graveyard is pretty accurate because it's pretty damp, dark, and there's definitely a lot of skulls and other carrion. Well, not necessarily carrion, but there's a lot of skulls and dead stuff. Do I just go up here? Yeah, we'll just go up. Yup. I knew it. I knew it. There was a mimic. I knew it. Get away from me. I know you're a mimic too. Ouch. Oh man, I'm running out of stuff rolling to smack people with, and that guy explodes. Is that a mimic on a, yes, that is a mimic on a platform. Game, I love you, but at the same time, there are so many mimics. Yay, tiny bits of health. I need all of those. Okay. So I unleashed the poison, but I didn't die to a mimic. You have... Oh, hell yeah. Dang it. Okay, so I think it just goes this way. None of those appear to be mimics. That one's a mimic. Ow, I really underestimate their range. Here we go. Well, I'm probably going to die, but it's... I at least have discovered some new words. Alright, let's actually correctly... Never mind, I say as I think that I'll actually correctly time it, and I just nearly died of the pick anyway. Ouch. Lily, why did you climb up on and get eaten by a mimic? Okay, I at least know a direction to be going. What's really funny is I have so much of the area explored already instead of going the one nominally more correct direction for progress. Alright, dodge both of those guys. You just need to get out of here. Okay. I've definitely entered with more health this time than last time. And hopefully I will deal with these guys a bit better. Or not. Oh, please get me out of the poison. Okay. Alright, I think I still need... Right, I did need to go to the left because that had the, left still had the lever. I can just wait for the poison. Nope, I guess left did not have the lever. Well, I was just silly, but thankfully I didn't really lose. I didn't necessarily lose health on that. There we go. It feels so good getting that counter actually correct. Alright. Here we go. Just artificially wait and get a little bit of extra time before that. And wait for poison. Yeah, patience is huge. Oops. We need this, and we're just going to activate the Mimic where he can't hit us, hopefully, and cheese him. Probably should have sent that one down. Okay, so this is up. Oh, I can unlock the bench if I go. I don't want to... I appreciate your commentary, Mr. Umbral Knight, but we've got bigger problems to worry about. Because we have to make sure we don't die before we unlock the path back to the bench. Okay, so I think I just have to go... Oh no. No! Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, I know that was a long way back up, so we're gonna pause and we'll just let me quietly focus. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and that went embarrassingly not well, so I'm glad that that was paused. My goodness, I did not have a good time getting through all of that. And of course, these guys are eating the projectiles. Get out of here, corrupted guardians. Which is probably a more lore accurate name than me calling you the evil nuns. Nevermore have I appreciated the Western Merchant, just the ability to spam projectiles and just say, stay away from me. Because all of you are going to die, and I'm going to be able to go get that next bench, and none of you are going to stop me. No, you do not get my blessing, because you are a big jerk, and you were one of the guys who kept me from going this way, which is safety. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I am just not having amazing, amazing fortune right now. Because before, like, before this I was playing some Fire Emblem 4, and, I don't understand the AI very well, because I guess that it saw lethal, but it still moved in a way that was very unintuitive in terms of that. Oh no, this has got to be secret. Well, basically, a bunch of units moved, decided not to attack, and then killed the guy that I had protecting the main castle, and I got it my first game over of my entire playing it. So that did not go well for me, and it was off of a crit. And now with all the bad luck with the spiders, I'm just like, oh geez. But okay. Read. Unfinished note. I'm going to the verboten domain with the priestess. This is a terrible idea. I know not if any means of shedding the blight exist other than purification. Alas, we won't see one another for a while, secret. My heart aches more than you know. I long to hear your voice, to hold you in embrace how I wish to be with you. Were our situation reversed, you would be the one taking her to this dangerous place. I couldn't bear it. I'm fine with being the one to go. As long as you're safe, secret, that's enough. Well, she's safe because she's my buddy. Hi, Silva. Yeah, as you can tell, Silva's not happy about us being here. But we're going to fight anyway. Ow. That was a very large chunk of damage you did. Honestly, a little bit more than I was expecting. Oh man, gotta focus and not die to giant hammers. That's like pretty obvious in terms of like don't get hit by stuff. And like, Mithril, why are you saving your projectiles? Because there's a phase next. Because you remember what happened from the first episode, probably what happened with Sigrid. Alright, we're just gonna have to pray that I have enough stuff because I am already out of health. Get me out of there. Western Merchant, save me. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yeah, if that wasn't already a full fight. Oh wow, I'm so happy I got that parry. I'm absolutely gonna die now though. Do not make contact with demons. No. Of course, that's how I die, making contact with demons. Yeah, as you can see, that's why I was quiet for that fight. Yeah, Silva's no joke. Do I... Let's see what I got in terms of everything. Do I have enough? I do not have enough blight for that. Well, that having extra attack is going to be useful. Do I use... You know, the archer is might be a little bit more useful than the tornado. Oh, and those go up too, so that's gonna, yeah, that should be useful. All right, let's give Silva another try. Thankfully, I can just hop, skip, and go over all of that. All right, hi Silva. Welcome, welcome. We're back. I know you're upset that your sister is not doing well because she kind of got infected by the blight, but that's okay. I would like you to be my friend. Hi. Nope, those missed. Ow. Yeah, thank you, thank you, Sigrid. Please continue beating up your sister. That's what I get. Okay, okay, so Archer, not very helpful. Because those shoot up. You know, she does stand a little bit more, so the toxic mist might be a good thing to do. I know that I could also try Jurad instead of my swordsman, but I'm attached because he's my buddy. Alright, so now I should at least in theory be able to do a little bit of waiting. Sheets with this. Alright. Yeah, that's actually a good amount of damage. Yeah, she does like to do that and hop backwards, so this is much more effective than the archer. Thank you, Mr. Mushroom Man. And then your sister can bonk you a little bit with her flail. Alright, now she's gonna fly, which is not the best for me. But at least all of her projectiles are in sync. Yeah, that's a lot of good passive damage. Yay, she looked the wrong way. Alright, the rise in the music's down, but that doesn't mean that this phase is over. Ow. Peel that off. Get one more of those in. Alright. Alright, now I've got a lot of parries, a lot of stuff left. And I have health. And thankfully I'm not standing in that. That's just an easier block. I know it didn't do damage, but it is easy. Not dying is important. Please get me through to the other side. Thank you. Ow, that hurt. Just use the shield. Ouch. At least I still have attacks left. Oh, thank goodness. That was such a good stance break. Oh gosh. Yeah, you be sorry. No, actually, it's not your fault that that you ended up going to the worst. No, you were absolutely worthy. The the problem was not by you guys. The blight washed over the land because there is literally one priestess left who was the only one able to purify the blight. Now the question is, why is there only one white priestess? And why are there a bunch of little priestesses that are now everywhere and are dead? Yeah, mages and their foul potions. Yeah, don't drink the mage potions because then you, or you become spiders. The answer is that you don't want to drink the potion that gives you immortality that they made from the blight because it's basically becoming blighted. You just wanted to protect your sister, and that's okay because now you get to travel with us. Welcome to the team. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, so now we've also unlocked the SP gauge and the regular dash. Yeah, it is far too much for any one person to bear because it is literally well, it is the wrath of an entire people. Oh hey, do we get to talk to Freedia now? I forgot. Yep, that's Freedia telling us, don't give up hope. Alright. Is this one? Okay, cool. So that one is also cool. We'll grab the spider back for right now. And save. Alright, now the question is, where in the world do I go? I think we start up here because I want to fully explore. Because now that I beat a boss, oh yeah, and Sigurd's got her hammer. But now that I beat a boss, I can run a little bit. Whoop. By run, I mean just run around and collect stuff for a little bit. Oh, it's so nice having the full dodge. Because now I can just go whee and actually dash through them. Oh, that is so nice. And you guys are surprisingly a good source of experience. Alright, so that's full. So now I can test a super move on the next mimic. I see. Ah, you get out of there. I am gonna try and look her. So, despite the general allure of the collectathon, grant additional relic slot, nice. My rough plan is search for the sword upgrade that I missed entirely in my first playthrough until much later. So if I get that, it's going to be much better overall. Oh no. I was not expecting that to... Okay, so that did a ton of damage, but I was absolutely overzealous there and should have fought the spiders. Where did I... Oh, right, because I can actually go... Right, I think what I can do is I can actually get... No, I have to go through and go around this way, I think. As I just completely drop down and forget that I need to use my incredible new dash ability to get around. But I at least know where that part is. And I don't remember if it is this particular dash ability that lets me get sword access, but I think there's at least a pretty good shot. Alright, I think I maneuvered past all of those guys better. There we go. Alright, so there are lots of spiders. Projectile spam. When the enemy projectile spams, projectile spam back. And then also use super moves. That is a very useful relic to have. Oh goodness. Well, I am very glad to have gone this way. I'm not happy about all of those mosquitoes, but I am glad to have made it through here. Okay. Ooh. That's a mimic. Go down. Please let me just dodge out of that. Alright. Safety, kind of. Alright, and that should drop them in the water. Oops, that dropped me in the water. Alright. Okay, but I can make it to that door. That is a mimic. Alright, worth it to at least just get rid of that guy. There are more mimics? No. But there is definitely poison gas. Oh yeah, and if you couldn't already tell, Lily is more blighted. Every single boss that we kill, we are absorbing more and more blight, and that takes its toll. And that's part of why just Lily is very relatable. Like, you can just visually see that this is not, Lily is actually going through it, instead of it just being a random just random stuff. Because as you can see, just there's more blight. Okay, slightly increases maximum HP. We'll go extra healing prayer for now. What in the world is... Oh, I wonder if there's something I can grab going up from up in the elevator. Maybe. Yeah, there's gotta be something hidden somewhere here. I haven't gone down from that bench yet, so that's probably a good idea to try and find that entrance, because I also pulled a lever that I don't know if it actually did anything yet. So we're just going to continue exploring, grabbing stuff, and hopefully getting those sword upgrades. I need to remember to keep toggling my mini-map back up. Okay. Ouch. Just need to get used to the charge times. Yes. I'm going too hard for heavy attacks a little bit. That's okay. I'm learning, getting used to the new moveset. And also the multi-hit part of it, which is incredibly useful. Okay, so it's not there. The lever is along the bottom right there. It's just the one hit. Yeah, and the individual hits are have a little bit of extra punch to them. Aha, it's down here. And it was a lever required. Alright, I might as well get rid of these sea anemones because they're certainly not going to help me on my trip back. Is this where the... Yes! This is where it was. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is sword upgrades. I am so happy that I found this relatively early. Yes! Alright, and then you guys get obliterated by Silva. Yeah, I'm like, now that I have that, I'm just so ecstatic that I found that. That's just there. I think I'm gonna try and make a one run for the next bench. I don't know if that spider is. Uh, okay, so that spider died. So this is how I get back up. Alright. Stagnant light. Everything, please go away. I'm so glad that did not stagger me. Oh, cool, I didn't pick this up yet. Silva's note. I've never laid eyes on anything more terrifying than a blighted lord. A fearful tremble in my legs was all I managed. I failed the guardian priestess as guardian. I only realized after the ritual had ended that I should have prevented the creature's purification at all costs. Despite her resistance, so acute was the blight that it took hold over the white priestess's faculties. I forgot that note. Let's just say that the blighted lords are absolutely no joke, and will come back later. Oh no. I'm so glad of the invulnerability in that. Oh, hello. What is this? Holy spring water. Increases prayer potency. That's amazing. Okay. So I have the... There's actually quite a... I think there's a couple different places that I could go. What in the world do I get out of here? Maybe it's the water? Aha. Alright, let's make it back to a nice little save point and be incredibly happy with all the progress that I made. Because, wow, that was boss and a whole bunch of relics. Can I go? Okay, so that's that room. Yeah, and basically, as with any Metroid, with many Metroidvanias, I shouldn't say any. As soon as your movement starts opening up, things start getting pretty crazy. Yeah, because as from a preview from last time, we already know that invisible crows exist. I would rather not fight invisible crows, but I think that the invisible crows will want to fight me regardless. Alright, now where's the route up? Yeah, with invisible crows on the horizon, being able to actually jump and get around places, there is a whole bunch of exciting stuff we can do because we are officially in the mid game. Because now that we can move around, I believe it's two more paths open up that will converge in the final zone. But yeah, this has been a ton of fun. Thank you for joining me as we rescue more of our friends. Upgrade and upgrade. There we go. Do I... You know, we're just gonna show this off real quick because... yeah, because now he has an extra attack in his combo chain, which is really neat. So, and he also even gets it in the air, so... And the attack upgrade is also really nice. So I'm not exactly sure what spirits I'll be using going forward for next time. Oh, that's only one. That is nice. Well, as soon as I get more relic slots, that will be a good thing to equip. But again, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you've been having a great time as we scour through the lands of depression, basically. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll to catch you in the next one. See ya.